Right then, Emma, you know how everyone, they just bang on about SEO and paid ads for affiliate marketing, don't they? It's like, that's it. That's the only way. Well, today we're totally chucking that conventional wisdom out the window, aren't we? It's about a complete mindset shift, really.
Oh, are we? That sounds intriguing, James. Like, what's the big secret? Are we talking something super niche that no one's heard of? Or like a totally different way of even thinking about the game? Because, the usual advice, it can feel a bit crowded sometimes, right? Like everyone's doing the same thing.
Exactly. That's spot on. It's not just about a technique, it's the lens you view the whole landscape through. Most people, they go for the obvious, the things everyone's already talking about, the competitive keywords. But the alchemy, the real gold, is in looking where others aren't, isn't it? It's about finding those overlooked pockets, those underserved audiences, and really understanding what moves them.
So you're saying, like, instead of trying to outcompete the giants, we should be looking for the smaller ponds where we can actually be the biggest fish? That makes a lot of sense, actually. It's a bit like not just looking for the gold rush, but finding the tools to sell to the gold rushers, but like in a really clever, quiet way, you know?
Precisely. See, the thing is, micro niches. Everyone talks about niching down, right? But then they go for dog training. No. We're talking Cocker Spaniel puppy training for first-time owners in urban apartments. You see, that's a whole different beast. It's about going so granular, you practically know your audience's breakfast habits.
Wow, okay. That's really specific. So, like, how do you even find those tiny pockets? Is it just brainstorming, or are there like actual strategies to uncover those super specific subcultures? Because I feel like sometimes I try to niche down and I don't go far enough. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's not just guesswork, Emma. You're looking for passionate communities, forums, Reddit subreddits, specifically the ones with really active discussions, but perhaps not massive subscriber counts. Look for niche Facebook groups, Discord servers around very specific hobbies or challenges, people who are like deeply invested in something. And then you listen. You listen to their problems, their language, what they're actually saying they need, what frustrates them. That's your gold right there.
So it's less about market research in the traditional sense and more about anthropological listening almost. Like you're becoming part of the community to really understand their pain points before you even think about what products might fit. That's super smart. It's a lot more genuine than just keyword stuffing, I guess.
Absolutely. And once you've found these micro niches, this is where the dark social comes in. It's not some sinister, dodgy thing, is it? It simply refers to all the shares that happen privately. WhatsApp groups, Telegram chats, Slack channels, private emails, even DMs on social media. It's content that's shared one-to-one or in small trusted groups.
Oh, okay. So it's not like literally dark, as in hidden from the law, but hidden from traditional analytics. That makes so much more sense now. But then how do you tap into that? If it's private, how do you get your affiliate content, shared in those spaces without being like really spammy or intrusive?
The trick, Emma, is not to overtly tap into it in the traditional marketing sense. You can't track it, really. The strategy is to create content that is so incredibly valuable, so perfectly tailored to that specific micro-niche's pain points, that they naturally want to share it with their trusted peers. It's organic word of mouth amplified by digital privacy.
Right. So instead of trying to push your message, you're creating something so helpful and so relevant that they're pulling it through their own private networks. Like, it's about being the absolute go-to authority for that really specific problem. Wow, that's a completely different approach than just blasting out links, isn't it? It requires a lot more thought, I guess.
It absolutely does, and it leads us into community-led growth. See, once you're consistently providing that super valuable, unpushy content within these niche communities, you naturally become a trusted voice. You're not just some random affiliate link dropper, are you? You're helping people, genuinely.
So, like, you're establishing yourself as an expert or a helper first, and then the affiliate aspect kind of organically follows. Like, if someone asks for a recommendation, you're the natural person they'd trust to give them good advice. But how do you like manage that balance without turning into a full-time community manager?
It's not about being omnipresent, Emma. It's about strategic presence, contributing genuinely, answering questions, offering insights without immediately trying to sell. If someone asks, hey, what's a good tool for X? And you know a fantastic affiliate product that solves X for that specific micro niche, then you recommend it. But you explain why it's good, you know? You build that social capital first. It's a slow burn, but the trust you build is incredibly potent.
Okay, so it's less about volume of engagement and more about the quality and the intent behind your interactions. You're not just dropping a link, you're offering a solution from a place of genuine understanding. I guess that's why the micro niche research is so critical, right? You can't offer genuine solutions if you don't really get their problems. That's a real differentiator.
Precisely, and that leads us to advanced conversion psychology, but crucially, ethical persuasion. Forget those dodgy pop-ups and fake countdown timers. We're talking about leveraging genuine psychological triggers, things like social proof that actually exists, or scarcity that is genuinely limited.
Ooh, okay, so not like manufactured urgency, but real urgency. How do you even approach that without feeling like you're manipulating people? Because, sometimes when you see those tactics, it just feels so gross, right? And I think that turns a lot of people off affiliate marketing in general.
You're spot on, Emma. The line is thin, but it's there. Ethical persuasion is about highlighting actual benefits and real opportunities. If there's a discount ending, you communicate that clearly. If a product is genuinely selling out, you state that. You're not creating false pressure, you're simply informing your audience about genuine circumstances. It's about transparency and trust, isn't it? You're helping them make an informed decision, not coercing them.
So it's about aligning your communication with the actual reality of the offer and just clearly presenting those facts rather than inventing them. And I guess that builds on that community trust we were just talking about. If people trust you, they're more likely to believe you when you say, hey, this offer is actually ending soon, right? It's all connected.
Absolutely, it's entirely connected. And a brilliant technique here is pre-framing. Most affiliates just drop a link and hope for the best. With pre-framing, you're setting the stage, aren't you? You're preparing your audience's mind before they even see the offer. You highlight the problem in a really profound way. You articulate the ideal solution. And then, only then, do you introduce the product as the perfect answer.
Oh, that makes so much sense. So it's not just here's a great product, buy it, but more like, here's the situation you're in, here's how much better life could be, and this product is the bridge to get you there. So you're building value and desire for the outcome first. That's really smart. How long should this pre-framing really be? Is it a blog post, a video?
It can be anything, Emma. A compelling story, a detailed review that really dissects the problem and solution, a short video demonstrating the before and after. The length doesn't matter as much as the depth and relevance to your micro niche. You're essentially warming them up, getting them nodding along, saying, yes, that's exactly my problem.
So by the time they see your affiliate link, they're already like half sold on the solution you're presenting, you know?
So it's really about guiding their journey and making them realize they need this solution and that you're the trusted guide to it. And I guess that also filters out people who aren't a good fit, right? Like if they don't resonate with your pre-framing, they probably wouldn't have converted anyway, saving you time and energy. I like that a lot.
Exactly. Now, for long-term sustainable growth, you need to build evergreen assets. This isn't just about a quick blog post for a trending keyword. We're talking about comprehensive guides, ultimate resources, tools, calculators, perhaps even a niche mini course or an email sequence that provides immense value over time. Things that people will keep coming back to, bookmark, and crucially, share.
Right. So, like, instead of just churning out content, you're creating these really deep, valuable hubs of information that serve your niche for years, basically. But that sounds like a lot of work up front, James. Like, how do you balance creating those massive assets with like keeping the lights on in the short term?
It is a bigger upfront investment, yes, but think of it this way. One truly exceptional evergreen guide can outperform 100 mediocre blog posts over time. You start small, perhaps with an in-depth how-to that genuinely solves a core problem for your micro niche. You gradually expand it, update it, add more value. It becomes your cornerstone content, doesn't it? A testament to your authority. And it passively draws traffic and conversions long after you've published it. That's the magic.
Okay, so it's about strategic investment, building a few really strong pillars instead of wobbly sticks. And I guess once you have these authority assets, it also makes it easier for people in those dark social channels to share them, right? Because they're not just sharing a link, they're sharing a whole valuable resource. That's brilliant synergy.
Absolutely. Synergy is the word. And finally, ethical scaling. Many people, they hit a bit of success and then they try to scale by just doing more of the same, often compromising quality or ethics. Ethical scaling is about maintaining the integrity of your brand and your relationship with your audience as you grow.
So it's not just about throwing more money at ads or trying to enter every single niche imaginable. It's about a careful, considered expansion. But how do you really ensure you're maintaining that integrity when things start to get bigger and you're not as hands-on with every single piece of content?
You establish clear guidelines, Emma, a strict vetting process for any new products you promote, a commitment to transparency in all your disclosures. Perhaps you bring in a small team, but they're deeply indoctrinated in your brand's values. It's about replicating that initial trust and authenticity rather than diluting it. You might expand into closely related micro-niches or diversify your content formats, but always with that audience-first, value-driven approach.
So, your brand becomes synonymous with trustworthiness in a specific area. And scaling means extending that trust, not just extending your reach. And I guess that's really what sets apart the successful long-term affiliate marketers from the ones who just, pop up and then disappear. It's about building a real business, not just chasing quick commissions.
Precisely. That's the core of the affiliate alchemy philosophy, isn't it? It's transforming the mundane, often cutthroat world of affiliate marketing into something sustainable, ethical, and profoundly impactful. It's about finding those overlooked elements and combining them in new, powerful ways. It truly is about creating gold where others only see lead, you know?
Wow, I really, really like that. It's not just a set of tactics, it's a whole way of looking at business, actually. It's about being more human, more empathetic, and more strategic at the same time. So if someone's listening right now and they're feeling a bit overwhelmed by all the conventional advice, what's the single biggest takeaway you'd want them to remember from today, James?
The single biggest takeaway, Emma? It's this. Stop chasing the shiny objects everyone else is chasing. Look for the invisible. The overlooked niches, the unspoken problems, the private conversations, the real, genuine needs that aren't being met. That's where you'll find your true audience, and that's where you'll build something that truly lasts. Don't be afraid to go against the grain. Do you know what I mean?
Go against the grain and really listen. I love that. It's a bit scary, I guess, to step away from the crowd, but it sounds like that's where the actual opportunity is. Like, the less traffic, the better in some ways, if it's the right traffic. So valuable today, James.
Absolutely. So for those listening, your actionable step today is to block out an hour. Go to Reddit, go to niche forums, search for specific niche-specific Facebook groups. Don't go there to promote anything. Go there just to listen, to read the questions, the complaints, the frustrations. Really immerse yourself in what those communities are talking about.
Yeah, and don't just skim. Like, really dig into those comments. Look for the patterns, the words they use. Are there questions that keep coming up that no one seems to have a good answer for? That's your starting point for your next evergreen content piece, or even a product idea to promote. Like, what problem can you really, truly help solve?
Precisely. Find one such problem and then sketch out how you could create a single piece of content, maybe a detailed guide or a review that genuinely solves it for that specific audience. And remember, no sales pitch in the content itself, just pure, unadulterated value. The alchemy happens when you stop selling and start serving, doesn't it?
Serve first, then the alchemy follows. I love it. Thanks, James. This was really insightful today. Definitely a fresh perspective for anyone feeling a bit stuck in the usual affiliate grind. Time to go digging for that unseen gold, eh?
Indeed. Always a pleasure, Emma. Until next time, keep experimenting, keep building, and keep finding that unconventional